Right, welcome back everybody. This one's a little bit different. Usually I come on and go, oh, welcome back, we're going to so and so lake and we might be meeting so and so. This is different because I'm filming this, we're actually now on our way home and I'm filming it before the intro. So push that pause button, go make yourself a cup of tea, coffee, beer, wine, juice, water, whatever you drink, and sit down because this video is a little bit different. I'm here with Craig from Horncastle Angling and we're off to Romania to Monster Carp Lake. Well, we've already been, but for the intro we're going. So yeah, hopefully to catch some monsters. But yeah, we're going over there. We're crossing, including the UK, 7 countries to get there, and we're stopping at some interesting places along the way. So we thought what we'd probably do is just do like a little bit of a build-up of story, where, you know, the planning, buying your tackle first, getting your bait, loading the vans, traveling through and down, and the hotels along the way. There's a couple of cool hotels we're staying at, so we'll do a bit there, especially the brewery one we did. Yeah, then when we get there we'll get set up and we'll give it a couple of days and get back to you then. It's hard because I'm filming this the wrong way round, but there's no plan to this really. It's just we forgot to film it on the way out, but we're doing it now. So like I said, get yourself settled in. It's going to be a little bit different. Hopefully you enjoy it, and well, hopefully you get something from it. And it's a little bit of a sightseeing. It's a carp adventure rather than just a carp trip. So we're in the tunnel now. That's why we're jiggling around like, you know, we're on Captain Pugwasher's boat. For you younger ones out there, that's an old cartoon. But yeah, we're wiggling around. We're now in the tunnel on the way home. So like I said, hope you enjoy it. Hey, it's date night. The bells seem to be following me. Right, so we're here. As you've just seen from the intro, we had quite a long journey. It was 2.5 days. And this is a catch-up. It is now, I've lost track of days. When is it?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, yeah. And we didn't bother filming too much. The first 3 days have been really busy. This is Craig from Horncastle Angling, who's sponsored the trip. So yeah, when we left, didn't we, on, again, I've lost track of days.
Left on Wednesday. Caught the train Thursday morning.
Drove down, we stayed at a Premier Inn and stayed there for the night, so we had an early train around 4 a.m, weren't it?
Yeah.
So 4 a.m, jumped on the train as Craig was doing all the driving, because if not, we'd be lost and still wouldn't be here if I was driving. And shot across to France, through France, Belgium, and then into Germany, and we stayed there for a night in a hotel, lovely hotel that Craig's wife sorted out for us. Really interesting, wasn't it, that one?
It was, the old brewery.
Yeah. Old brewery. I've got pictures, you'll have seen that in the intro. And the oldest restaurant in the world.
1764. By
the Guinness World Records, because it's been in the same family and constantly open. That's what it was, yeah. So yeah, we went in there and had wild boar, freshly shot that day. Interesting, first for me. Craig's had it before in
Hungary,
that's it, yeah. So yeah, we had that, and we had a couple of beers as we was in a brewery, so we thought we'd just sample the beer. Then the next day, up early and on to...
Then we drove down to Romania.
That's it.
Just outside Arad.
Yep, stayed in Arad. That's a long old day, wasn't it?
Yeah, good 9.5 hours driving.
Had a bit of fun at the Romanian border, but we're going to leave it there. That story will just be family and friends, and you're going to find out about that. So, yeah, and then went to a hotel in Arad, lovely hotel called the Continental. We felt like John Wicks, didn't we? But lovely hotel. On the 7th floor, and we had someone try and break into our rooms, didn't we? Had to chase them out of the apartment. A couple of young lads, so we stayed there night. Lovely meal, cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very cheap.
But we treated ourselves to a dessert as well, and a couple extra beers. And then the next day we travelled on to the lake, which was 25-30 minutes somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was an interesting road, the last bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last bit's a bit hard work. You've got to find it on Google Maps rather than sat-nav.
It was a slow old journey down there as well, because didn't want to damage his van, because the road was just a outback truckers road, wasn't it?
Yeah, farmer's field, isn't it?
Basically. Yeah, farmer's field, yeah.
Yeah.
We trundled on down there, got to the lake, and we was met by
Shaki and Andy.
Andy, that's it, and Shaki, yeah. And we're fishing. They have 4 sectors on here. We're fishing. It goes out into the lake, and there's 4 sectors, and we're in. Well, as you go in the first sector on the right, I don't know what number.
Zone 4. Number 4.
Number 4 sector. So yes, we sat up. It was roasting, hot. We was trying to set up to get some shade. We got the bait. Well, I mean, we got to put a bivvy up each. We got cook tent, we got a social shelter. We're here for the week. We can't move, so we're trying to make it as luxury as possible, because of just in case of the weather, which we'll talk about in a minute. So yeah, got set up. It's all boat work here because it's all distance. I don't know how far that is across there.
About 200 metres.
Is it?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. So a fair old way across. I didn't get my rods out the first day because Craig was putting his out, and then Shaki decided I'd got to go and drink with him, and then we got pissed. So I just slept that night and didn't even get my rods out, but Craig got 3 out. How you done it on your own, I don't know.
Yeah, difficult, but
it's when it gets windy here, it's windy. Next day got up, got the rods out. Again, what was it, 29, 30 degrees, wasn't it? It was scorching. Luckily there was a bit of a wind, which sort of helped a bit, but getting the boat, it's... Yeah, you're driving sideways sometimes, aren't you?
Yeah, you're being pushed all the time.
So it's hard work. You have to do it in pairs. You have to watch, because Craig's got 3 rods out on the right, I've got 3 on the left, and it's when you're coming back in, we can't see the lines. And someone forgot to bring their markers,
Yes. Line
You
markers.
always forget stuff, don't you? I owns a tackle shop. I owns a tackle shop and forget stuff.
It's part of the trip.
Tim, you got any fake corn? Tim, you got any hooks? But yeah, we're working as a team, just trying to get a fish. It's not easy. There's 6 of us in total on here. I think the lads on the end had a couple the first night, but there's an English couple just on the left of me, and he said he'd had the drone up and the fish were in that corner. So been lots of shows.
Oh, there's loads of fish showing, but
they just don't seem to be eating it. But they did say they've probably been spawning, didn't they?
yeah,
As well?
he said they've spawned, which is unusual for this time of year.
Yeah. So first 2 days it's been really, really hot. Then when was we up? Well, it was up to yesterday. No, yeah, today it was really hot this morning again, wasn't
Yeah, started off
really hot.
sun cream weather.
Yesterday was an absolute nightmare getting the rods out. It took you what 2.5 hours just to get 2 placed.
Easily
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
It's just crazy. Yeah, woke up this morning. I had a couple of bleeps in the night, and then this morning I had a run from my furthest rod away, and went to wind it in, and didn't think there was anything on, and then all of a sudden connected into it. Played it. It was trying to go over my lines. It was trying to go over Craig's, but I managed to stop it somehow, and we got it into. It's quite a steep shelf drop off, isn't it?
About 6 foot drop off.
Yeah. So Craig was down there getting ready to net it, and I was up the top. I was quite high, and I was walking backwards trying to get it in towards Craig, and Craig saw it, and literally it was just hugging the bottom, wasn't it?
Just wouldn't come off the bottom.
And then all of a sudden, hook pulled, or it's whatever, I don't know. I've told Craig knows what it was like. I didn't see the fish, and I've told him not to tell me, so I won't know until we get home, because I don't want to know. In my head, I want it to be an 8-pounder, so it doesn't make me feel as bad. So if I look away, he'll show you how big it was. but at least that's promising. We've had a bite now. We just got to try and we've worked out what they've got bit on.
Yeah.
So we've got them out tonight and the areas. So we've covered sort of all of our area we've got to fish, and it's fingers crossed for tonight. So what was it about? Wow, it was sweltering this morning. I bet it was I don't know.
28, 29, I would have thought.
So 28, 29 this morning, and then just like that,
we're down to about 14 at the moment.
And the wind just switched to 180. So we had to really, really quickly spin all the event shelter around and all the cook tent round, which don't sound too much, but in that wind.
Yeah, using the van as protection.
Yeah, we had to use the van, just to sort of protect the. It was just I could just see us going like a kite across the lake, and it's not easy. You having to. We had to go and get a big I wouldn't say sledgehammer, but a biggish hammer to get it in. It is the ground is like concrete. It's the first time ever in fishing I've used something to bang pegs in. I've never done it before in my life. You've got no choice here. We're having to straighten pegs because they're going in but bending, aren't they? And then
it's rock hard is the ground. Even Andy said the bailiff, he says you won't push them in.
No. When he first, he said to me when I was pushing him in my hand, and he was going, "You won't get him in. You won't get him in." I said, "I'm not using a mallet. I'm not using one." Yeah. 5 minutes later, pass me that mallet. So that's where we are at the minute. We just had tea. We just had a cup of tea. We'll probably have another one in a minute. I'm going to do us a hot chocolate because we've gone from shorts and t-shirt and suntan lotion to hats and
winter
hoodies.
Clothing.
Yeah. So,
it's the drop for rest at week now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what it talks of the rest of the week. It's raining now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I had a bit of a moment this afternoon. I had to go and have a shower and lay down. I was just exhausted. But rods are back out. We're fishing. We've got fingers, toes eyes crossed, everything.
Yeah.
Cross everything and just hope that one of us can get, well, it'd be nice if both of us can get a fish. But we'll see. The wind's completely changed. The temperatures have dropped. The pressures are down.
Pressures have dropped now.
So
Yeah.
it's complete opposite to the first part of the week. We're here till Saturday morning.
Yep.
So, and it's now, what did we say, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I've lost track of days.
Yeah, we're on Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we've still got a few days. Just hope we've got to redo the rods tomorrow. The
Just hope the wind's not there.
The wind's dropped. The bloke to the right. We'll probably go down and have a chat with them if they want. Get them on camera. And lovely couple down there. That's Darren and Michelle. You see, my memory's terrible.
Yeah.
Good job Craig's here to keep reminding me.
Yeah, they're here for 2 weeks, aren't they? So,
Yeah, they're here for 2 weeks.
which is recommended if you're travelling this type of distance.
Yeah. So we'll probably go down and have a chat with them. He's I think he had a catfish the first night.
Small cat, yeah.
But yeah, so that's where we're at. Hopefully we can show you some fish, but at the end of the day, fishing's fishing. If they ain't going to bite, we can't land them. So I don't know if you've got anything else to add there. That's the sort of
No,
catch up,
that's
isn't it?
roughly where we're about up to. I said all the traps are set. It's just a case of waiting and
Yeah, just waiting and seeing, and I don't know. I just feel a little bit more confident today. I don't know why.
just because probably weather change and
Yeah.
as I said, there's not been as many jumping today as there since
No.
the weather changed.
No. So right. So that's from Wednesday to Tuesday today. So what we'll probably do is if we don't have anything tonight or tomorrow, nowhere, we'll probably leave it till later in the week and then come back to you again. But keep watching. Right, so it's now Thursday night. We last spoke to you, I think it was Tuesday, and we had nothing through the night. So we sat there and we come up with some ideas and some plans, and we decided to try. We put them out. You changed in the morning and the evening first off, didn't you?
Yeah.
That didn't work. Then we tried 24 hours. That didn't work. So then we tried 48 hours, which took us to dinner time today.
Yeah.
And still nothing. Well, apart from my rod making a noise but not doing nothing. Yeah, we decided to go back to a 24-hour. So we'd seen a lot long. So I had 2 long and 1 sort of just over halfway.
Yeah,
and you,
I had 2 long and 1 again,
yeah.
about halfway, 3/4 way out.
So we decided, because you'd seen a lot of them.
Yeah, seen a lot on the back.
I had to sleep in the afternoon. But you see a lot along the back, so we decided to just go long with all of them. Found some nice spots. I've got one either side of the bay and then one right in the bay, and then
I've got them from the near side margin, right in the corner, round to the tree.
Yeah, just so we're sort of all 6 rods are in a line covering that far bank in a way, really. So, and then I was just cooking us some steak and we heard a beep. I think it took us both by surprise, really.
Yeah.
And then down to you.
Down to me. So yes, we had a little beep on the rod, so I just went out to it, just stood there for a little second, and then the tip started to bend down, so I played into it.
And then chaos,
yes, because
So
the boat wasn't ready.
I had to run down and put the tee on hold, run down, get the boat ready for him while he was still playing it, get the net and the sling in, and then get him in the boat, and chuck him out into the lake, and off he went.
Yes, and got a nice little reward for our efforts.
Yep, I'll put those videos up now so you can have a look at that.
So we get that reading.
You can if you want.
Yeah.
Craig,
yeah.
What's your European PB, mate?
It's very close.
He's not saying, is he?
I think it's in the...
You ready, Tip?
Yeah.
I'll do.
He's getting plenty, mate. Do you want the other side?
Yeah, because it's got sky on this.
Yes, should be recognised, shouldn't it? Just roll it towards me a bit.
So there you saw the fish. So we got a couple of competitions to win mugs and some stickers. You'll see at the end of the video, so watch till the end if you want a chance to win. But one of them is probably going to be guess the weight of the fish, and makes it fair. And we have got another one we've been talking about, but I'll put that at the end of the video. So there'll be a couple of little competitions. So yeah, so we have a fish on this side now. Well, Craig has a fish on this side. I lost mine. But yeah, we've still got tonight and tomorrow night, so we don't leave till Saturday. So fingers crossed we can get another one or two. It'd be nice. We're going to have a barbecue tomorrow afternoon with the neighbours.
Tomorrow evening now.
Tomorrow evening, is it now? All right, yeah, tomorrow evening then. So I'll get a bit of footage and probably get them on, because they've had a couple of nice fish as well. I think it was a 50s, weren't they?
Yeah.
So they had, yeah, I think they both had one.
No,
she had
he
one.
had a 48,
Oh,
she
right.
had the 50.
Yeah. I'll see if I can grab the pictures and stick them up. Lovely couple from Gloucestershire, I think they said. So yeah, but you'll see them in the barbecue anyway. So that's where we're at tonight. We're sitting down, having a cup of tea, chilling before we get into bed and ready for chaos tonight.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Chili. That's right.
Other side.
Wait. Yes. What was it? 50?
56.
56.
Yeah, you got a load there. Bet the water's cold.
It's warm.
Is it?
It's warmer than outside.
That's how am I getting there then? It's bloody it's freezing out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Vagy nem vagyok már én megszokva velük. Hogy lehet, hogy a sörtől? Amikor a 30-es megfogtam, azt mondtam, hogy talán meg. De nem mondom, én is azt mondtam a srácnak, hozzad nyugodtan egyébként, mert nem olyan nagy. És elhoztuk a...
I'm just going to take a couple of bit higher up because I think you got it just a little bit
Nem olyan nagy.
not in there, am I?
Tudod, hogy basztuk volna is, ja?
Okay.
Kb. 30 000 euró egy olyan.
It's one.
Szóval igen is. És én azon, amit előbb. Mert teljesen, amikor így voltunk 18 napot horgászni. Első, két nap, csak teljes vagy. Közben második napászni. Addig volt még valami asztal. Nem, mozognak, halak mozognak. Mikor néztem arra beállították, fordultam szállni.
Eating all the food. There might be something left for you if you're lucky.
Right, so it's last night. Someone woke me up this morning. Craig had another fish this morning. I thought it was the wild dogs in the kitchen, but it was him fumbling around with the boat trying to get out to get the fish, which he landed.
Yes, nice common.
Yeah, nice big one. And we've gone through a few seasons again today. We've gone from as many coats as we could find this morning to just shorts this afternoon to now, as you can see, hats and coats again. But yeah, and later on we started packing up, cooked tents down, social shelters down. We just bivvy, bed and rods tonight. And then just before barbecue,
Yeah.
off he went again. No stopping him. He got his spot a rocking.
Yeah, another common again.
Yeah, that took you for quite a
Yeah, that fought the hardest out of them all.
trip round the lake, didn't it?
Spinning round,
Yeah.
checking lines.
So yeah, been a good day for you. For me, still nothing.
Still a chance yet.
But we got tonight. It's getting bloody cold, so it's going to be a quick catch up, and then what we'll probably do, whatever happens tomorrow, we'll just film. Once we're out of Romania, we're heading to
Austria. Yeah.
Austria's the first stop for us on the way home, so we'll probably get out of Romania, and then we'll do a bit in the van or at the hotel or something like that as a catch up. So just a quick one tonight, and we'll catch you all in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, but sometime tomorrow.
Go on, be angry. That's it.
No, don't.
Look at that. Finn, that's what I want. Yeah.
Well, we was just having a laugh, and Craig was doing some videos of me with the net, landing net, and I was crying because I hadn't caught one. And then we noticed the bobbin. Well, Craig noticed the bobbin was down. Probably the smallest one in the lake, but it's a blank saver. All these miles for, I don't know, 16, 18 pound probably, but blank saver.
I was well impressed it put its fin up.
I am taller. Tim,
Hey,
Where is my
you
beer?
too.
where's your what?
Beer.
The beer in the
The beer. Get a beer then.
witness. Come on.
Come in the middle. Hey.
Hey. Have I got enough room there? Yeah,
Scooch over a bit.
that's it. I've got plenty of room. Yep, right, so this is the last catch up. We left the lake on Saturday morning and
Dinner time.
I managed to fish the smallest one in the lake. It's a fish, as you'll have seen. I've already put that up. We was just doing a piss take to camera on it with the net, which I think I did video about me not catching, and yeah, got Craig behind the camera this time. But yeah, I thought it was probably the smallest fish in the lake, and then I got another bite, didn't I?
You did.
And I had an even smaller fish. But I did have, I think I had a bigger fish attached to it. I think it was a tiny little pike. I had to jump in the boat because it went solid, and it got marks. I think one of the bigger cats had probably grabbed it on the way in and just sunk behind the bar. So, but it came off, but the pike had like marks on it. But anyway, yeah, caught 2 small fish. Unlike, the pro over here. So we left there, said our goodbyes to Shaki and Andy and Darren and Michelle, and then we made our way back up the Outback Truckers Road.
Yep.
And headed on to Austria.
Yeah, stayed at Vienna.
Stayed at a nice hotel in Austria called Rainer's 21, I think it was,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Absolutely lovely meal in there. We had Italian, freshly made in front of us. Really, really nice hotel. And then next day, we was too knackered to do anything to camera, so we just went to sleep. Next day, we drove on to Germany, where we stayed last night. And again, too knackered. We just fell asleep. So we are now sitting waiting to board the tunnel. I've still no idea what sort of fish that was that I'd had on early in the week, because Craig hasn't told me yet.
You said you didn't want to know.
I said I didn't want to know until the trip was over. Well, it's nearly over, isn't it? So we've only got about 4.5 hours to get home. So
Yeah, would you like to know?
I genuinely do not know at all, because he's kept it quiet from me, so I wanted to. So I couldn't see it because, like I explained, I was at the top of the bank walking backwards to get him so he could net it. So I just saw a quick flash of gold and that was it. But
Yeah, you're looking somewhere about 35 to 40 pounds.
oh, for fuck's sake.
And it was a common.
Does it make me feel better or does it make me feel worse? I don't know.
Yeah, nice common.
It was a mistake. I should have gone out in the boat, but you learn these things. So but sometimes it's not all about the fish. We've had some laughs, we've made some memories, we've met some new people.
Yeah.
It's been great. We've stayed at some nice places, had some nice food, had some fun, had some interesting moments along the way, shall we say. But it's been good. So it's been good. So yeah, thanks to Craig and Sharon from Horncastle Angling for inviting me along. If you want to pop on their website and have a look, I'll put all the details at the bottom. I've got a website as well, so you can either pop in store if you're close by, or you can go on their website and check out their equipment on there. And if you're going to Romania, you can always give Craig a ring. Don't ring me, ring him, he'll give you his tips. Again, it's early April. The weather was all over the place, and when we spoke to Mark Pitchers, he went September and he said he had 17 fish, I think, out. So yeah, probably been a bit better later in the year, but it happens. It was a trip and an adventure. So yeah, we got 2 competitions. Send the guesses to the competitions to here, the email. So I'll put up Craig's fish now, and this was the biggest one he caught, and in pounds and ounces, and this is only we want to know what the weight is of that fish. You'll win a mug and some stickers and probably some other bits and pieces I can find to chuck in there. Only UK though. I'm not sending it outside the UK because it just costs far too much money. It costs enough in the UK. And then for the second prize, what we've got to do is we set the mileage before we left Romania, and we've travelled back, and when Craig gets back home, he's going to then take a note of the mileage. So in miles, tell us how many miles you think it is we did on the way back, not on the way there, on the way back, because on the way there and on the way back we're both different because we stopped off at different hotels. So from leaving Romania from the lake to Craig getting home, what is the miles? And that will be for another mug. Again, send it to this email and then I'll sort it out. If someone gets it bang on for either of the 2, I'll stop the competition and announce it. If not, I'll give it about a month and then I'll get the nearest one to it will win, and I'll contact you. So I think we're going to leave it there because we're now about to get on the tunnel, I think.
Yeah,
and then shoot off home, and looking forward to getting their own beds tonight, because some of the hotels have been nice we stayed in, but
Couple.
last night was bloody cold. So yeah, been a great trip. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry we couldn't show you a few more fish. Well, sorry, I couldn't show you more fish. Craig showed you some nice ones. But yeah, been a great trip, been some fun, like I said, made memories. So cheers for that, and catch you again.